extra time.
Firstly, what happened here a few days back was really saddening and very disturbing for everyone who saw it. And especially a place like England, to say the least, has not had many of these incidents happen in the past. So yeah, I mean, for a few people it can be sort of a nervous time, but I don't think as a squad you have time to focus on those factors, because eventually you understand that you're here for a sporting tournament, and that for us remains paramount in our thought patterns. And I personally don't feel any nervousness as such. I saw life resume pretty normally, and that's always a healthy sign. And there wasn't anything disturbing to see on the streets, to say the least. Nothing different from what I've seen in the past, so that was very reassuring. So I'm sure the whole squad feels that way. Me personally, I'm not at all nervous about being in England at the moment, and I'm actually excited to play the tournament. Obviously, when you have results come your way, the contribution is from every part of the team. It's not from a single source, to say the least. Everyone works hard equally, if not more than the other person. With regards to what you just mentioned, the process has been followed every single time the similar way in Indian cricket for the past so many years, is what I know. Even the last time the post was up for change, the same procedure was applied, and the term being 1 year, obviously the procedure is being followed in the same manner. So I don't see anything very different from what has happened in the past, and that's something that the board has obviously recognized, and they want to follow the same pattern. So yeah, that's that. I literally don't have any more information on it, because there is a committee that takes those decisions, and they're following the same pattern that's been followed in the past as well. Well, I'm personally very excited as captain to be playing my first major ICC tournament. As far as the team goes, the last time we were able to win was because our fast bowlers did really well. The spinners were obviously bowling well. They were in form. The fielding stood out, and the opening partnership was outstanding. So I figured out these were the three factors that helped us win the tournament and go so far. Those we have recognized in England are the areas that need to be strong for you to be able to go a long way in any tournament or a series. So yeah, the team's much fitter from then. The cricketers are much more mature. That was a totally young group, and a lot of them are playing in this team from that squad, which they have gained a lot of experience over the last 3-4 years. So that's going to help as well. But so have the other two teams improved also. So Champions Trophy, I personally love the tournament, because it presents a challenge to you right from the first game. In a tournament like World Cup, you still have league games to get into the tournament, but here you have only 3 games, and then you're either out or you play the semis. So I think that's a great thing about this tournament, and we certainly have to be absolutely on the top of our game to have a great chance in this particular run. If you talk about the longer format of the game, this was one tour that I wasn't able to do well away from home, and that hurt to me personally in a way that I wasn't able to contribute for the team. That could have been in India as well, but because you want to succeed everywhere that you play, it motivates you even further to come back and do particularly well in those places that you haven't done well. But having said that, it's no sort of feeling of vengeance or anything like that. For me, it's a game of cricket. I surely have evolved from then to now, mentally as a player, in my skill as well. So I like to take every game of cricket the same way, regardless of where I play in the world. England obviously brings a lot of challenges as far as batting is concerned, and those are challenges that I would certainly love to overcome. Personally, for my growth as a batsman, not for anything else, not to prove a point to anyone, but personally for my satisfaction at the end of my career. I would like to feel that yes, I've done well everywhere that I played in the world. So yeah, just from that point of view, it surely is exciting for me.